In this video, we're going to show you how to change the transaction dates and the associated general ledger posting dates for transactions entered onto a sales ticket. Before you work with the posting editor in the ProfitSystem, always make sure that you do a complete backup of your data before you start working with the editor. We're going to open the sales ticket for this customer. Now this ticket has three transactions. First, there's a sale that was entered on March the 30th. Then there was a second sale, which was entered on April the 1st. And then here's a payment that was made on April the 1st. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to add a final payment to pay off the balance. So we're going to put a cash payment in here for that full amount. There we have the payment. Now we're going to reopen the sales ticket so you can see that now we have a second cash payment. It's now actually dated the day that we're shooting this video, which is May the 3rd. Now let's say you want this cash payment to show as actually being entered the day before. Let's say you want to make this payment show that it was entered on May the 2nd and not May the 3rd. To do this, first you want to look at the top left corner and make a note of the ticket number. In this case, the ticket number is 13. Click on Done, go back to the main menu, then click on Register Functions. Then here, go to View Ticket by Number. Now I'm going to search for my ticket number 13, which is here. I'm going to click on Edit Postings. Now that brings up the posting editor. Now, the posting editor is made up of two sections. The top half shows the items that are actually on the sales ticket. When you click on a line on the top half, the associated postings, general ledger postings, appear on the bottom half of this window. What you need to do is go through all of these lines, and any place you see the date May the 3rd, you want to change that date to May the 2nd. So you start from the top and work your way down. First select on line number 1 and just scroll across, see if you see any places where the date shows May the 3rd. Now here's one right here. There's May the 3rd. So I just want to click here and change that from May 3rd to May 2nd. Now before I go to the next line, while I still have the first line selected, I now want to go to the bottom half. And anywhere here that I see the date 5/3, I want to change to 5/2. So here you can see there's a 4/1, 4/1. We don't need to change that one. Here's a 5/3. So we're going to go in here, change those dates to 5/2. Here's another one. Basically, you can see in this case it's all the remaining lines in the bottom section, with the first line still highlighted. You just have to go down here, change all these dates from 5/3 to 5/2. There we are. Now we go back to the top, click on the second line. And now we look on the second line and look for any dates that say 5/3. And again, we're going to see one here under the accounted for field. So there's a 5/3. We want to change that to 5/2. Now with the second line highlighted at the top, down on the bottom section, again, anywhere you see the date 5/3, you want to change that to 5/2. Now that line's done. Now we go to line number 3. Now we're probably not going to see any places on line number 3 that show a date of 5/3. So there's nothing there on line 3 that needs to be changed. Now line 3 is highlighted. We can look at the bottom. We don't see 5/3 here, so nothing here needs to be changed. Now we'll click on line number 4 at the top, and here's the payment that we actually put in a moment ago. And now here we can see there's a 5.3, so we want to change that to 5.2. Here's another. And scroll across, make sure there are no more. And then again with line number 4 selected at the top, go to the bottom, and wherever you see 5.3, change that to 5.2. And that's it. So now all the dates have been changed properly for the transaction dates and for the postings. Now we can click on Done. And now there's one final step, and that's to go in to the sales ticket and force it to recalculate itself. We do that by going to that same ticket, click on View Ticket. That brings you back into here. And now we want to force the program to recalculate the ticket. Point to the blank area above the Cancel button right here. And as you hold down the Shift key, click on that blank space. Then you'll see that message that says it's recalculating the tickets. And what that does is that forces the program to recalculate the tickets so that all the numbers appear in the proper places. And that's it. So that's how you change the transaction dates and the posting dates on a sales ticket in the ProfitSystem program.